Is hump day in your office dull?
Then liven it up
with 90.7 WKKL
every Wednesday morning
from 11 a.m. to 12:45 p.m.
on the Morning Music Show
with DJ Stylz.
Warning! It may promote dancing on your work desk.
This is commercial free. 90.7 WKKL. WKKL. West Barnstable, Hyannis. Cape Cod's commercial free alternative.
90.7 WKKL, the Cape's commercial free alternative. And you're listening to me, DJ Stylz, right here in the Morning Music Show. Yep, today is the day where we got Brandon Capp and Randy Lo in the studio right now as we speak. So, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
What's up, man?
Feeling good, feeling great. That's all right. I'm glad you guys are feeling great because we don't want you guys being sick anyways, you know, or like getting colds.
Not this week.
Yeah, right? So, I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the song you guys champion, all your other tracks you've done so far. Music sounds great. I hope you guys are ready for some questions, if that's okay.
Oh, absolutely, man.
That's what we're here for. All right, cool. Where are they? Oh, they're over here. What's wrong with me? Oh, God. I'm all over the place today, I swear. So, first of all, what are your names and where are you from?
Brandon Capp.
I figured that, yeah.
Representing Brockton, Mass.
Nice.
Randy Lo, out of the same area. You know, just like to do some music.
That's good. I like that. We all love music. Who are your inspirations and why?
I'm a big fan of Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
He's just always, he's the pioneer of my style of music, pop, urban, dance music, singing, R&B, just all that type of stuff. His music videos, incredible. I'm big fan of Chris Brown's music. I think he's the second coming, once again in that lane. Justin Timberlake, Usher, just, really that. I'm a hip-hop fan too, R&B and stuff, but Michael Jackson's my all-time favorite, and then, Chris Brown's probably my next, and then, of course, JT and all of them, but those are the guys that I like to listen to.
All right. And what about you?
I don't really want to put, I guess, one person in a... If I had to give it to one person, I'd probably say Jay-Z. That's like my favorite rapper. But I'm a big fan of the newer guys too, like Lil Wayne's, the Drakes, you got Kendricks and everything like that. So I draw a lot of inspiration from all different types of music. Even though Michael Jackson's, like he said, like who doesn't like Michael Jackson?
Right, he's the king of pop.
Exactly.
R.I.P. for them, I'm saying. All right. Another question, and then we'll get into our next song, because this is a fast-paced show.
Yeah.
It always is. When you made this song, Champion, Patriots Anthem, did you expect it to go viral on YouTube?
The original one?
Yes, the original one.
We kind of had an idea. We knew it was great, and the response was basically reflected what we kind of sought out to happen.
Yeah, I mean, my road manager, B.A., he came up with the idea, he pitched it to us, and we were kind of like weary on it just because when you're going to make something, like a Patriots anthem, or any type of anthem, a sports anthem, it's really got to be, it's got to have the right amount of everything.
Especially
it's got
in Boston.
Yeah.
Most stuff in Boston, strong all the way.
Yeah, and it's got to connect with everybody,
Exactly.
So, I mean, I didn't expect it to go like it went. I mean, personally, I've had some awesome things happen, for myself and my music career before, but this was my first viral video, and it so happened to be with Randy Lo, who is a great rapper from the area, but also my best friend. So really cool thing for both of us. Awesome thing that we got to, an awesome moment that we got to share, and obviously from that we have the Red Sox one, and then we just did the Super Bowl remix of the original Champion.
Yeah.
And we got it done in time. But yeah, I didn't expect it to go viral the way it did, but we absolutely knew once we gave it a crack that we had something special, and I'm happy that it did, of course.
Yeah, that was, I gotta say, that video is nuts. That was a great video.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
And speaking of the song Champion, we actually had the remix, I believe. I actually got it off the SoundCloud, you posted, I believe.
My man.
So I got that ready for the next song right now. So right now, here is, where's the list there? Champion, the Super Bowl remix by Brandon Capp and Randy Lo right here. So here we go.
Let's go,
here we
baby.
go. Let's get it.
They'll never stop my shining. That's a champion. That's a champion. That's a champion.
WKKL, the Capes commercial free alternative. And you're listening to me, DJ Stylz, right here on the Morning Music Show. And with me, I got Brandon Capp and Randy Lo still in the building. What's going on, guys?
We're still here, man.
All
Cozy and warm.
That's right. This building is so warm. And we got my my intern, DJ Nico. Come on over. Don't be shy. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And she's got some questions for you guys, if that's okay with you guys.
Let him go.
All right.
Okay. What was it like to perform at the Xfinity Center for Kiss Concert 2015?
That's for you, Brandon.
Okay. So performing at Kiss 108 Concert 2015 was amazing. Absolutely the greatest live performance experience of my life. You're talking over 20,000 people with names that I performed with, like Fifth Harmony, Jason Derulo, Flo Rida, Kelly Clarkson, Neo. All these people that I listened to growing up, I got to meet backstage and talk to and perform on the same stage with. It was incredible. Something I'll never forget. I'll be back up there again, absolutely. But for that being my first time of a show at that magnitude, absolutely incredible. Something I'll never forget. Like I said, because that was the first one at that level.
I gotta ask, were you a little nervous at the beginning?
No, I definitely wasn't nervous. I've been performing my whole life since I was a little kid, and it was just kind of like I've always done things the hard way in my career. I've never been the guy that has the team that knows everybody or the team that has all the money and just buys their way on. I've always been the guy that earned every opportunity. I've been the guy that did the small shows, the medium shows, the large shows, and then all of a sudden I earned my way on to like the super large show, like the show in Boston, and I earned my way onto that. And I was actually every year people were pitching for me to be the Boston act on that show, and finally it happened. We talked to Joe Mauzy from Kiss 108, and Billy Costa was great. He's been there forever, and it just worked. And so yeah, I mean that's another thing too. Organically being asked to perform on that show, that meant a lot too. It wasn't like I knew somebody. It was they knew of me, I knew of them, but I finally got the call, and that meant everything. All
right. What's the next question you got, okay? For Randy, right? All right.
Have you performed with any other artists in the past?
Not quite. If you're talking like Kiss concert level, I haven't made it to there yet. Last year was really my first year, in the business, and we had a lot of great accomplishments. This year, we're hoping to have some Kiss concert moments and stuff like that. But I haven't shared a stage with any of the artists that I look up to yet. No.
Out of curiosity, who would you like to perform with if you could?
Man, where should I start? There's too many to just list off. I don't want to just name one person and exclude other people. But there's a lot of greats that I would love to share the stage with.
All right. All right, so we're gonna get into our next song if that's okay with you guys, because I gotta keep breaks short and quick, and that's how they go. So our next song, I believe it's your newest song with Juno
Allah.
Allah. Okay, that's how I pronounce it. I can't pronounce it. You guys want to tell us a little bit before we play it?
Yeah. So this track is Juno Allah featuring Brandon Capp and Randy Lo. I did the chorus on the song.
Yeah, I just, basically, they were in the studio working on the song. I kind of squeezed my way into the song. I wasn't really supposed to be on there, but we made it work.
Well, no, I mean, I'm very happy with how it turned out because Randy brought a lot to it. So basically, the producer on this song, his name is Mikey Beats. Mikey is actually one of my dancers also. He's extremely talented. He's a music producer and a dancer, choreographer. Okay. I mean, he's had choreography, in some of my he's had choreography in one of my videos that was on MTV called Love and Music about 2 years ago.
I know, I've heard it.
Yeah,
like
thank you.
Yeah.
Pop dance record.
Yeah.
He's had choreography, that was on Kiss concert. And, now this is his first track he's really putting out. So he's the producer on it. Juno La great dude, dope rapper from Brockton, Mass. So, you know, we're all in the studio, and I basically was in there, and I kind of started thinking of this melody for the chorus, and next thing you know, I'm on it. And then Randy's in there, and he's like, listen, man, you know, what do you think about me hopping on? We're like, absolutely, get on it, man, because you're dope, so hop on it. And then next thing you know, boom. So the song's called Need a Check. You can check it out on iTunes. You know, it's out, and it's a really dope song. We love it. Total urban hip-hop / you know, urban pop type record. It's so dope, and everyone can relate to it. Come on, Need a Check, man, right?
And it's
End of the week.
tax season. It's tax season.
Flow, you know?
And it is tax season.
That's right. Oh, jeez. All right, so here's Need a Check by Juna Ala, featuring Brandon Capp and Randy Lo right here on 9.7 WKKL, the Capes Commercial Free Alternative. Here we go.
I hold it down for the homies when I be grinding these shows. I ride so hard for my baby, long sleepless nights on the road. They try to shut us down early, but we ain't trying to go. Cause we ready to party, say we ready to party, yeah. I'ma need a check if I come through.
WKKL, the Capes Commercial Free Alternative. And you're listening to me, DJ Stylz, right here on the Morning Music Show. That last song I just played for you guys was Hero and Heroine by Boys Like Girls, right here on 9.7 WKKL. And really quickly, saving energy saves you money. To find out more, visit energysavers.gov, brought to you by the United States Department of Energy and the Ad Council. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's get back to Brandon Capp and Randy Lo right here. It's still in the building. What's going on, guys?
What's up, man?
All right, what's going on? So I got some more questions to ask, guys, if that's okay.
Yeah.
All right, and I also got D-Max, DJ D-Max in the building. What's going on?
What's going on, guys?
Do you have any questions before I ask questions? Or?
Well, my question's kind of a big one, so if you have any other stuff you wanted to throw on that, you know, might be quicker, go for it. But other than that, I mean, I could go for it.
All right. You want me to get back to you in a minute then?
Yeah, get back to it in a minute, because I'm gonna be asking a big question, especially for you guys as like artists.
Oh boy.
I love
I think you guys are all screwed. No,
I'm ready for that.
I'm joking. All right, so right now I'm gonna ask All right. What was your favorite venue that you performed at?
I think this takes me to the Kiss concert. Question, absolutely the Xfinity Center in Mansfield, 20,000 people, amazing. If not that one, because we already talked about it, I would say when I did the show with Tyga and YG, or the show with Big Sean and Waka. They were at URI. That was crazy. They were both at colleges. The other one was the Saga Center. So
that's crazy.
Great venues.
Now, what about you, Randy Lo?
You know, a couple come to mind. Like we did a great show at Mix 360 last year around this time. Actually, a year from today, which is kind of ironic. We had a great show. That was like right around the first Champion hype and everything. So it was a real good moment. We actually weren't even supposed to do that song, but the crowd was like cheering us on, asking us to do it. Yeah. So it was a really cool moment. We had a great show a couple weeks ago on New Year's Eve in Providence.
I saw that on Facebook. I saw that
at the Roxy, and that was a great turnout also. So
yeah. Sounds awesome. Yeah, it's like the Roxy. Like that used to be a club in Boston. And then what happened?
Yeah.
Well, it's also I guess they go by Lupo's also.
Do they?
So yeah, I guess it has two.
Because back in like the early 90s, that used to be like a big place in Boston. Apparently, I remember, if I'm correct.
It was. Yeah. Now it's the Royale in Boston.
That's what I thought it was. Yeah. Royale's a good place too. I've been there a few times. All right. Are you working on any new music, and if so, when can we expect it?
Of course.
Oh yeah. I mean, every week. So basically, so for me, you know, Brandon Capp, you know, as a solo artist, we're both solo artists.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, he's an awesome rapper. You know, he's my best friend.
He's an awesome singer.
Thank you, man. We make great music together, and so there's kind of two parts to this. So number one, as a solo artist, being Brandon Capp, I got my new project that's definitely going to be coming out this year.
All right.
My next song coming out is called Drinks on Me. The producer on it is Louis Bell. He just did Justin Bieber, DJ Snake, Let Me Love You.
Really?
Yep, he did that track. He just did Post Malone's whole tape. He just did Fetty Wap.
That's crazy.
He's in the studio with Sean Paul yesterday. The guy's amazing in LA. He's producing the record. I actually got Randy featured on it, and
that's awesome.
Yeah, so that would be really cool. But that's my track. And that will be my next one. And then I have tons of new music coming out, man. Solo-wise, I'm so excited. I want to get back on tour this year. I'm also doing some acting stuff, so that's cool.
Nice.
And then, well, Randy, you tell them about what you're doing.
Yeah. I gotta, like you said, we've been working like week in and week out, in the studio, trying to cook up some stuff for you guys.
Yep.
I got a new song called No that should be coming out very soon.
Bluesy.
It's very bluesy, like a rock soul kind of feel to it.
Okay. Oh yeah, man.
Really
yeah,
cool.
It's definitely dope. And then we got a couple surprises for the summer to surprise you guys with, so you guys should be looking forward to that.
Yeah, and one more thing to add to that. I got my solo project. He has his solo project. I'm featured on one of his songs too, called Right Thing. It's like an R&B record.
Okay.
But basically, because we've done the anthem tracks, we have a lot of people that are fans of us collaborating on stuff.
I was gonna say that.
So what we're doing is we're also coming out with like a collaboration project. It's gonna be an EP about seven records on it.
Nice.
We don't know like what we're gonna call it yet, but we do have 2 songs. One's called Celebrate. One's called To the Bed. And it's really dope. So not only do we both have our own solo projects coming up, but we're gonna do a collaboration project too.
Kind of like a duo project.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So everything will be coming out, from this month on. I mean, it all starts with Need a Check that we did with Mikey Beats and Juno Alive. Mikey Beats got a couple more songs that we're both doing.
Mikey Beats actually did the Right Thing song that he mentioned also, so that's a big placement.
Yeah, and he's got a couple on my project too.
All right, cool. I'm gonna get back into some more music, and then we're gonna ask DJ D-Max to ask his question.
By the way, D-Max is like an amazing nickname, like great.
Yeah.
Thanks,
D-Max.
man.
I like that.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I like your style, DJ Stylz.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Style got style.
Thank you. 8.7 WKKL, the Capes commercial free alternative. And you're listening to me, DJ Stylz, right here in the morning music show. That last song I just played for you guys was What's Up Suckers by TJR, right here on 9.7 WKKL. And with me, I still got Brandon Capp Randy Lo in the building, which is always awesome. I appreciate you guys coming out today again. I really do.
Thank you.
Appreciate being here.
So we got one of our news director, I believe, right? D-Max?
Yep, I'm the executive news director here at WKKL.
That's right. So DJ D-Max has got a question for you guys, if you guys don't mind answering.
Yeah.
You say it away.
So this is kind of an individual question for both of y'all, because this is something that's really personal, especially as artists. So think back to your humble beginnings until now, and how all that emotion has played into your lives. Every time you hear your music spun, every time you hear your music on YouTube or someone comes up to you, like, what is that feeling? And I'll start with Brandon. Like, what is that feeling to you, if you could describe that for me?
Yeah, it's a really that is a good question. It feels like when you are, a little kid and you have like a dream of being something or someone, and you always believe that that's going to be what you do, and then you get to that age where you can really pursue it, and you start off just doing everything at that low level where you pay your dues and you struggle, and you're broke and you're hungry and you're exhausted, and you build yourself up, and then all of a sudden you start to see things happen for yourself. All of a sudden you start building a name, a reputation. You start adding notches in your belt of things that you've achieved, and then all of a sudden you hear your music. Things that I produced in my bedroom, and now in my official studio, that I've actually gotten behind the keyboard. Not only am I singing on it or writing, but I'm engineering it too. And then you hear that stuff, like you said, being spun, or you're performing it in like a stadium or on a huge stage in front of all these people. People are singing the words. I mean, it's the most incredible feeling possible. It really feels like you're achieving everything that you always knew you could do and everything that you always set out to do. It's the epitome of why you do it. It's like, to me, like that's living, that's my high, is getting on stage or seeing You know, knowing that I've spent hundreds and hundreds of hours on things on my own time, you know, just me. Or, you know, and of course with my awesome team, but, you know, just knowing that I've spent hundreds of hours on things, and then you see people love it and they take it and they run with it. Most incredible feeling ever.
I'd say that is a perfect answer, stellar answer. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Brandon. I absolutely love to hear that from you, especially just as an artist, but also as a human being.
I'd say it's like, to put it in one word, surreal. It's like, you know, because, you know, you're sitting here and you're thinking of, when I'm sitting down and I'm writing like these raps or whatever, you know, or we're creating this music, like, you know, I believe that your thoughts become things. So once it actually becomes like tangible, and, you know, people can take it and consume it, or, you know, do whatever they want with it. And, you know, like if you go out to an event and like people walk up to you and start reciting your lyrics, it's like, you know, that's what you do it for, you know.
Yeah.
Indescribable, great feeling, you know, it's priceless.
Yeah, definitely. And I'd say what's incredibly priceless is each of your guys' answers, I can tell, comes from not only just you guys as an artist, but you as people, you know, with different experiences, with pain, with loss, with gain and happiness, and everything that makes you who you are. And to hear that kind of genuine input from a couple of upcoming artists like yourselves is one of the most beautiful things that I could ever ask for on this radio station. So.
Thank you. And you know, I got something else to say too. You know,
please do.
You've been an artist, you've been there. You know what it's like. And I'm going to tell you right now, number one, Boston, love Boston. We're all about Boston. This is where we're from, you know, but I've gotten to tour and perform, and I've gotten to go to a lot of different places, and I've been, and it's different. It's different everywhere you go. And I'm going to tell you something. With all due respect, it's extremely hard to make it in Boston. Fellow artists, people, they don't support you the way that they do in different places. And I don't got to say, oh, they support you more here, they support you more there. That don't matter. But I'm just saying, Boston, the Boston music scene, it's tough. It's a tough scene because people don't get behind people, you know, the way that they do in other cities. And it's nothing against Boston. It's just the way that the music scene is. And anyone in the music scene would tell you that. And honestly, listen, having any sort of accomplishment, going anywhere, is extremely hard. It's extremely hard. Most people, unfortunately, never even get to have any type of success. They never get to see anything happen. They just go for it and they try, and then they just end up doing something else. And I've learned that every single time I go out to hit the stage, my goal is to be the best. I'm the guy that you're going to leave and you're going to remember who I am. And that's my goal. And I'm going to be in the studio, and the way I write, the way I produce, the way I engineer, my songs are going to be better than whatever else anybody else is doing. That's my goal. That's who I am. That's why I do it. I want to be the best at what I do. You know what I mean? And I'm not just another guy. You know, I want to be the guy. You know, that's my goal. It's like, you know, like, this is serious stuff. It's competitive. Yeah. It's a tough business. This is one of the hardest businesses in the world. You might as well go try to be the president. It's tough. You know what I mean? So it's very serious. And, like, you know, this goes with your question of you know, how does it feel to have, you know, to work so hard, and all of a sudden you see success. It blossoms. It's incredible because I've seen so many people work very hard and it doesn't happen. So, you know, for me personally, to be able to, you know, I've created a nice list so far of things that I've achieved, and it's the most amazing feeling possible. And once you get a taste of that, you continue to want more of it and more of it and more of it. And it's always positive and it's always fun, and it always comes from in here. You know, and guess what? The people that got it inside, right in your heart, those are the people that end up making it, you know? So that's why I know that whether it's, you know, this year, next year, it don't matter. I've been in this business for a couple years. I've got to do some great things, but I know that my time is coming, and I know where I'm going. And I believe in my boy Randy over here too. So whether it's something that we do together, something that I do, something that he does, you know, you're looking at two people that embody that passion.
And when it's all said and done and he retires, he is going to be a motivational speaker. Halftime speeches.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want the people who are listening, the people in this studio, I want you to hear these two gentlemen and understand that these gentlemen right here are the manifestations of what is called the makings of greatness.
Absolutely.
I'm going to tell you right
Thank you
now,
for that.
up and comer does not just simply describe you guys, it defines you, and you guys are going to go off and soar past that. I can hear it in your voice, I can hear it in your passions, and honestly, I am looking forward to hearing that next record spun, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on you guys and seeing where you're going.
Thank you. You guys spun it first, man. You guys are the pioneers.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, so I'm going to hand you back to DJ Stylz. Thank you.
Alrighty. As he asked all that question, that was great. Great question. I don't know how I can beat that.
Great question.
Anyway, we got Brandon Capp Randy Lo still in the building with me. I appreciate you guys always, thank you for coming in today. I appreciate it. Really do.
Hey, listen, man. Last year you reached out. And,
I did, yes.
Yeah, and we unfortunately didn't get to make that happen.
Yep.
But we made it happen this year, and that's all that
I
matters.
appreciate that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do.
Thanks for having us again.
Thank you. I appreciate having you guys come in the station today and coming up to the Cape just for an interview. I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right here.
All right, thanks. All right, so let's get back to the questions. We got a question. First of all, I'm gonna skip that one. As a local artist, do you have any advice to help out others on how to get noticed as a music group or a band or anything in the general music industry?
My advice would be, number one, don't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're gonna, do it 100%,
Yeah.
200%. Really make the decision. Don't be afraid to take risks, sacrifices, because you won't get anywhere without doing so. I've took a lot of risks, and I'm only, really a year in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that'd be like my biggest advice is to really go for it. If you're gonna do it, make the decision, make your mind up, and do anything. Be relentless, have that burning passion, and really go for it. Well said.
All right.
I think. Randy just really touched on it. Listen, man, if you want to be an artist, I don't care what it is. If you're male, female, you want to be a rapper, a singer, dedicate yourself, man. If you're not going to be 100%, don't do it. Just stay out because you're clogging up space. Super competitive business. You got to want it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You don't got to be the best at one thing. Try to be good at everything.
Yeah.
Be well-rounded, Find out who you are, find your sound, find your style, get your logo, start making your music. Don't go to parties on Friday nights, go to the studio, okay?
That's right.
During the week, I don't care if you work a 9 to 5, that's fine. Everybody has to do something to make money. Everyone has to do something to make a living.
Exactly.
But when you get home, work on your career. Shoot, if your job, if you have the opportunity to write some lyrics or write ideas down, do it. Do whatever you got to do to further yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
My advice would be to make use of your time and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. If
Don't be afraid to fail. A lot of people are afraid
Yes.
to fail, and that's what holds them back also.
Yeah.
So, take your shot, shoot your shot. If you fail, it's a lesson at the end of the day.
And keep really good people around you. Because if you got people pulling you down around you, even if you don't think they're pulling you down, if you have people around you that are just into the wrong things or just aren't motivated and don't do anything with their lives, you got to get those people away from you because it will pull you down. Keep good people around you.
All right. And that goes to any local artist or anyone who's interested in the music business. That helps you guys. Anybody in general. Thank you. I almost messed it up. Another thing. What are your dreams as artists, just for career-wise? What would you have to say anything about dreams to help you with their dreams come true?
For me personally, I'm local to the area, but I'm an artist. I'm a dope artist from Boston. When I go to New York, New Jersey, Chicago, Connecticut, East Coast, West Coast, doesn't matter. I'm an artist, Brandon Capp, and what I represent is hard work. Like I said earlier, my goal has never been to be the best at one thing. I want to be good at everything. I want to be well-rounded. It's the package deal. I'm not just a singer or dancer. I write, I engineer, I direct my videos, I edit. I do a lot of different things, and that kind of all goes into who I am. As a person, who I am as an artist. But my dreams is to go right to the top of the industry. I believe that I'm just as good as anybody out there. I believe that I have, you know, just as much of a shot as anybody out there. I always have believed that. And, you know, that attitude and that chip on my shoulder isn't a negative chip. It's a good chip. It's a positive chip. It's something that people from here would be proud of. They got a guy, you know, from Boston that is really about it and that really does this and that goes places and shuts it down. You know what I mean? I represent all the hardworking people that earn their opportunities, you know, and most importantly, you know, like I said, I mean, this is how I live. Like, this is like my passion. It's what I do. And when you do something, when your purpose is to do that, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Come on, man. You know, that's what it's all about. So I'm living my dream every day. And, you know, as I get higher and higher up in the industry, you know, it only gets better.
Definitely.
I'd say, number one, I'm here to be compared with all the greats, the people that I look up to. So, like, you know, and this isn't coming from a place of conceit, it's more of confidence, but it's like the people that I already know that I'm better than, I'm not competing with them. I'm competing with the people that I think are great, the Jay-Z's, the Slim, Eminems. You know, I'm not, why, otherwise you're working backwards, you know what I mean? If you don't aim for the top, what are you aiming for? So, yeah, I definitely, I'm here to be one of the better rappers alive.
All right. All right. So I think we're gonna get back to one more question after the next break, if that's okay.
Yeah.
And then right now we're gonna play some a few more songs, then ask a few more questions at the end, and then we'll play that song for you guys at the end. By the way.
Thank you.
All right, no worries. 7 WKKL, the Capes commercial free alternative, and you're listening to me, DJ Stylz, right here in the morning music show. And I still got Brandon Capp and Randy Lo in the building. How you guys doing?
Happy to be here, still rocking out.
I'm glad, I appreciate it. So, we're almost closer to the time of the end of the show. We're getting there. But I'm going to ask 2 more questions and ask you also maybe make a promo for our station if you don't mind.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, 2 questions. This is here's one right now. Do you have any goals for this year, for 2017?
Yeah.
If I were to say no, I'd be lying.
What are your goals then?
I mean, just to keep releasing music. We have a couple projects, like you mentioned earlier, that we're looking to release, single, solo, joint projects, and just keep putting out more content. Stay busy, you know.
Yeah. You know, like I said earlier, I'm just so excited to drop all my new solo music, and then I'm really excited for me and Randy's collaboration project too. So you know, that will be double the amount of music for the fans, and you know, I mean the soul stuff, you know, this is going to be a more of an urban, new, mature direction for me, and I've been working on this stuff for over the last year.
Yeah.
I didn't put on any solo music last year. I've just been, well, besides the anthems. Yeah. But I mean, I've been holding all this stuff back, so I just can't wait to debut it, show everybody, you know, where I'm at, what I'm doing now, and you know what my new sound's going to be. So I'm really excited for that, and I'm excited for me and Randy's collaboration project, because when me and Randy collaborate, we collaborate on music that we necessarily wouldn't do by ourselves, which is the real type of way people used to collaborate, like you know, in the 90s and the early 80s, 90s, early 2000s. You know, nowadays people just collaborate for no reason. But you know, we like to collaborate on songs that you know are
wouldn't necessarily go on like mine or his.
Exactly.
Project, you know what I mean?
Like it's that middle lane. So, you know, there's elements of those songs that could go on either one, but it's the collaboration. So I'm really excited for my solo project, for me and Randy's collaboration project. Looking to get back on tour, you know, looking to do some more acting stuff. I was just in a movie, it's called Habit. Okay. That'll be coming out in the summer.
Nice.
So, man, I'm just ready for all of it. It's going to be an amazing year. I think that this is going to be maybe my best yet, so I'm going to keep moving forward, and I'm just going to keep striving for greatness.
Also, not to cut you off, but there's also something that I'm going to be trying out this year. They're called low backs.
Low back Thursday.
Low back Thursday. So basically, you know, I take you know, a retro beat or an old school beat, and I kind of, you know, do a quick verse on it. And we're going to be releasing those with a cool little video to it.
Nice.
Those will be coming out Thursdays. So low back Thursdays, look out for them.
All right.
Instead of throwback,
it's low back.
Low back.
I like that. It's got a nice feel to it. I like that. What was it called? I had it in my head. Oh yeah. Speaking of, you're talking about going, hopefully going on tour. Do you have any shows coming up anytime soon that we should tell listeners about, or no?
Yeah, March 2nd, I'm going to be headlining a show in Rhode Island at the Coliseum.
Okay.
So March 2nd, Haley B will be on the show. She's a Rhode Island female pop artist. And then Randy Lo is going to be on the show. And, you know, somewhere on that show, too, we'll be doing some of the, you know, some of people's favorite tracks that we've done together. It's going to be a real fun night, good night upstairs. You know, looking to have a good turnout. You know, of course, like I said, there's things that I can't talk about. There's other things that are going on that I won't be able to announce yet. But it's going to be a really good year, and you know, I'm looking to hopefully get back on tour in the summer.
Most definitely.
That's the best.
And keep me informed of that, by the way, if you don't mind. I mean,
I definitely will, and I'll be making sure I send all new music over here, man. This is the radio station down the Cape.
Appreciate that. And I'm gonna throw this random question at you really quickly. This is the last one. I asked a band this a while back. I asked them, and I'm gonna ask you the same question. The question is, would you rather would you rather have a meet and greet with a stalker, or play for a booing crowd at the Super Bowl?
Play for a booing crowd?
Yes.
Oh, I'd definitely rather do the stalker. I mean, I've done that already.
Wait. Now, how intense is the stalker right now?
Like, pretty stalkerish, like eyes like this, you know.
Oh,
like,
listen. I've been asked to do some you know, I've been asked to do some things by fans over the years.
Yeah.
Female fans.
Okay.
And you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Obviously to a degree. Don't get me wrong. But you know, yeah. Hey B, can you take a picture and can you do this or do that? And you do those things because that's what you do for your fans, because they love you, and you know they're the ones that allow you to continue to be successful. And I definitely would never perform for a booing Super Bowl crowd,
even if it got you a little bit viral and got you to know.
That was going to be my point. Just so I don't have the same exact answer as him, I'll go with the booing crowd, because number one, I'll always be remembered. All right.
Exactly.
I'll be the guy that got booed at the Super Bowl. You'll remember my name, and so what?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, you can count me in for the stalker.
And we're Patriots fans, so we're probably not gonna get booed because we did the anthem. So
that's right, right?
So
I mean, look, realistically, man, I would say, if the opportunity was if the crowd started off booing, if I could turn the show around, then I would take that option because I know that I could.
Definitly, I like that.
Yeah,
nice enthusiasm.
That's my kind of second answer, but I'll still take the stalker.
Because you guys did that, I'm gonna play. What was it called? Need a Check one more time for you guys. As in my last song of the day, I'm gonna play it for you guys again. So get your Snapchats ready.
Hey, listen, man. If it's dope.
Yeah. Oh, if it's dope.
Play it dose.
Play it dose.
If it's dope, play it dose.
That's
the new trend by my boy B-Max.
Right. Yeah. You should hashtag that. If it's dope, play it dose.
Honestly, man, make that your thing. You should.
Yeah, I will. Most definitely.
Very organic.
All right.
Need a check, everybody. Enjoy.
Yep. And be sure to tune in to me next Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 12:45 with me, DJ Stylz, right here on the Morning Music Show. And enjoy your weekend, everybody. And special thanks for Brandon Capp Randy Lo again. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no worries. We appreciate it.
Hey, DJ Stylz, thank you so much for having us. Like I said, we couldn't make it happen last year. We made it happen this year.
And I appreciate it a lot.
And
awesome.
I just want to let you know, honestly, I never forgot that I couldn't make it. So I'm so happy that I did. And
I'm glad. Sometimes I feel like some people forget, but I'm glad you remembered, and I appreciate that.
I never forgot that I couldn't make it the first time. So we, whether it was going to be, us or just me or just him, no matter what, we were going to make this happen. I'm happy that we did. We had a great time, and I'd love to be back up here again, so thank you.
Most definitely. We'll keep in contact. All right, so here's Need a Check by Juno Ala, featuring Brandon Capp and Randy Lo, right here on 9.7 WKKL, the Cape's commercial free alternative. Here we go.
I hold it down for the homies when I be grinding these shows. I ride so hard for my baby, long sleepless nights on the road. They try to shut us down early, but we ain't trying to go. Cause we ready to party, say we ready to party. Yeah, I'ma need a check if I come through. I'ma need a check. I'ma need a check. I'ma need a check if I come through. I'ma need a check. I'ma need a check. I'ma need a check if I come through. I'ma need a check. I'ma need a check. I'ma need a check if I come through. I'ma need a check. I'ma need a check if I come through. Shorty on my neck when she come through. Tryna have sex when she come through. Hit my 1-2 step, how I run through. I ain't paying cover. I'ma need 20 bottles of my wet when I come through. Loopholes what I jump through. Better days, no stress gonna come through.